Okay, Madison. We only have one more inch of rain left. This part I never understood because I always feel like they forgot.
Hello, I'm looking for Anne Shepard's room.
Like, how
Please
does she
sign the
know about
visitor's
the...
book.
Are you a member of the family?
Yeah, you could say that.
Oh, she'll be pleased to have a visitor. No one ever comes to see her.
Oh, this
With the
is
Alzheimer's, she has trouble remembering things, but it'll still please her. You know.
so sad. I hate
It's
this.
room 19 at the end of the corridor.
Thank you.
Thank you, Dolores. Doesn't she look real? She looks like a real person. Sorry. Like she looks like a little cartoony, but like real. I feel like she looks more real than anybody in this game. Wrong person, sorry.
Hello, Mrs. Shepard.
Is it time for my pills already?
No, Mrs. Shepard,
They're never on time with my pills. I don't know what they do here. In the other hospital, they were always on time. But here,
That's yourself.
My name is Madison Page. I'm a journalist. I'd like to ask you some questions about your son.
I don't like this hospital. The food isn't very good, you know.
This always makes me cry, so I'm just not gonna think about it. Just be like, get over it.
Do you remember John?
My Johnny. He is a good little boy, you know.
You had a son named John, and John had a twin brother.
Do you have my pills? It's time for my pills.
Your other son, Mrs. Shepard, John's twin brother. What was his name?
What other son? I have no other son. I never had any children.
Try to remember, Mrs. Shepard. John's twin brother was placed with a foster family after the accident. What was the name of the foster family?
I asked them for a television, you know. They said I didn't have enough money. It's a pity. I'm fond of television.
I think your son is in trouble, Mrs. Shepard. He's done some terrible things. I need to find him. Do you understand?
Terrible things you're telling me. He never came to see me, can you believe it? In 10 years, never. No one forgets their mother, do they?
Oh, fuck. Okay.
Mrs. Shepard, your son may be linked to a series of murders. Perhaps you have some information that could help the investigation.
I know most
Are
people
you
get
a new
annoyed by
nurse?
her.
Where are my
Yeah,
pills?
she's pretty annoying. It's annoying, but it's honest.
I know what happened at Carnaby Square. Do you remember?
Carnaby Square. I think I used to live there a long time ago. We didn't have much money at the time, you know. We had to make do with very little.
Yeah, what's it called? Because stuff here is very relatable. It's the dog. Yeah, this stuff is very relatable. That's why it always gets to me.
Oh, you know how to do these little dogs too. My children loved origami. I taught them how to do it. John loved the little dogs. He always wanted to call them Max. Max? All dogs with the same name. I was wasting my time telling him they couldn't all have the same name. But he always wanted his paper dogs Max.
Oh, old people. Oh,
It's
my
funny,
God.
isn't it?
Oh, that's making me so sad. Yes, but what about a name? A name.
Did you make these origami figures?
My little paper animals. They played with them for hours. I showed my boys how to make them, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, your boys, Mrs. Shepherd. John and... what was your other son's name again?
My other son? I only had one son. My little Johnny.
No, now you know why he's a killer. Anyways, oh my God, that was horrible. I'm sorry.
Are these your children, Mrs. Shepherd? John and his brother? Is that them?
They're good little boys. Their father never looked after them. Always drinking. They didn't have an easy life, you know.
I played this like 10,000 times and it still always gets to me. Okay, I think I need to get the orchids right now. I don't think there's anything else I can do. You should pay for her TV. What's the TV? It's an old TV. You should pay for her TV, Madison, before she dies. I'll try to make funny, because I'm sad. I'm sad now. Oh, I never got to let Madison pee. I don't think Norman peed either. Anyways, why am I talking about pee? Because I'm sad and I'm trying to avoid the conversation. Oh my God, I have to wipe my eyes. Get a beauty blender. Oh, memory.
Does Mrs. Shepherd ever talk about her past?
It's not all very clear to her now. Sometimes she'll remember the oddest things, though. I suppose if she sees something that reminds her of her past.
Did she ever mention her sons?
Sons? Well, she often mentions John. I think he drowned.
Does she ever talk about her other son?
I didn't know she had another one. I've never heard her mention it.
Oh, wow.
Does she get many visitors?
She's been here for 10 years and you're the first.
Oh, that's so sad.
Sometimes, if you show her things, it seems to trigger a memory from her past. You might get it to remember.
Thanks for the advice.
Ah. I'm low-key trying not to have a breakdown right now, because I'm about to have one. Because I'm just thinking, where's my orchids? Give me my fucking orchids so I can get done with this stupid scene. Give me my damn orchids. Oh. I'm close to a breakdown right now. So I'm just gonna avoid it. Okay, let's go. Move, nurse. Get the fuck out the way. I visit her every day at Richards. I feel so bad for this old woman. Haha. Not gonna think about it. I'm a fucking mess right now. Oh my God, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna cry. Hurry up and give her the fucking orchid so she can remember her son. before I start crying, because I'm starting to think about it. I'm making this bigger than it actually is. Okay, put it in there.
What a lovely orchid. My sons loved orchids. We used to grow them in the back.
Nice.
When John died, I laid orchids on his grave. I cried when they told me. I'd already lost one of my children, and now they were taking away another one, you understand.
Yeah.
The foster family, Mrs. Shepherd. What was the name of the foster family that adopted John's brother?
They were really very nice people. I met them, you know. In the beginning, I used to go and see my little boy. And then I got sick and I couldn't go any longer. Perhaps he thought I'd forgotten him. He must have thought I didn't love him anymore.
Mm-hmm.
His name, Mrs. Shepherd. What was his name?
His name.
But I loved him.
Okay.
If you only knew how much I missed him.
Please, Anne. His name. What was his name?
Madison, you have no emotions. I'm a fucking mess right now.
Come closer.
Say bye. Wow, Madison, you bitch, I'm gonna let you die now.